Hello everybody, I hope you are doing super well today. In today's video, we are going to keep learning numbers like in the second vocabulary video, but this time, we are going to learn numbers from 10 to 29. If you wonder how to say 100, 1000 and so on, don't worry, I will create a dedicated video later on. Anyway, first things first. Today, you are going to learn numbers from 10 to 29, and the process I use to teach you those numbers is the following. There will be 3 parts to follow, and the first one is basically that I teach you the numbers from 10 to 20. We will continue with exercises. In that way, you will know if you have memorized them, and if not, it will help you. After that, we will repeat the process but with numbers from 21 to 29. Finally, it will be time to make some revisions. In that way, you will master this vocabulary. Alright, are you ready to learn those numbers? I hope you've said yes because we start right now. Here you can see that there are 6 different numbers and we are going to start with the first one, which is 10. As you can see in the middle of the screen, we translate it.
10.
What about 11?
We write it O-N-Z-E in French and we pronounce it
11.
This word end is pronounced very slightly. I know it's disturbing at the beginning, but you will get used to it, and I also hope that my video about pronunciation helps you to master it. I just want you to listen once again the number 11 in French, and I want to listen carefully the pronunciation.
11.
Next one is 12. In French, 12 is translated
12.
Again, the word end is pronounced very slightly in this word.
12.
What about 13?
13.
Is the French word for 13. 14 is the next word you're going to learn today.
14.
Is 14 in French. The last number, before we move on to numbers from 16 to 20, is 15.
15.
Is 15 in French. I let you a couple of seconds to read those 6 new words, and try to memorize them as much as possible. Alright, no surprises, the next one is 16.
16.
Apart from the number 10, we can see that, in French, all the numbers ended with Z, E. It will not be the same from 17.
Let's see this right now.
17.
Is the translation of 17. In French, from 17 to 19, you have to make additions. If you make 10 plus 7, you have 17. What about 18? It's the same process. 10 plus 8 equals 18.
18.
By the way, don't forget the dash, if you want to write it perfectly. 19 uses the same process than the 2 previous ones. You already know 10 and 9 in French, so how would you say 19 in French?
19.
Is the translation of 19. Before we make exercises to memorize those new numbers, it's time for the last one, 20, and after the exercises we will see the numbers from 21 to 29.
20.
Is the translation of 20. So if we make a small recap of what we have seen. The word 10 is
10.
And after, we have 6 numbers from 11 to 16 that ends with ZE. You just have to learn the beginning of those numbers. After that, you have the numbers 17, 18 and 19 where you make the additions. The last one, 20, is
20.
It's like 4 phases. What about some exercises on numbers from 10 to 20? As you can see, I wrote 10 sentences with the numbers you just learned. It's not in the right order, and we are going to start with the number 11. If you want to, you can pause the video and write the answers on a paper or in the comment section below. Do whatever suit you the best. Alright, so what about the first sentence? How do you feel the blank?
J'ai 11 chats.
I have 11 cats. We have seen previously that 11 is translated
11.
in French. What about the sentence I have 16 euros?
J'ai 16 euros. 16.
Is the word 16 in French? Let's move on to the sentence, I eat 12 apples. Apparently, I love apples.
Je mange 12 pommes.
What about the next sentence? How do you say 13 in French?
13, j'ai 13 gâteaux.
It's maybe for a big birthday party. 14 is the next one. How do you translate it?
J'ai 14 chiens.
I have 14 dogs. Let's continue with 15. 15 is a number, or in French.
15 est un nombre.
The last four starts with number 19.
Je regarde 19 oiseaux.
I look at 19 birds. Let's clear out the number 18 with the following sentence. I have 18 cats.
J'ai 18 chats.
10 plus 8 equals 18. Let's carry on with 17 in the sentence. I have $17.
J'ai $17.
I have $17. As we have seen previously, 17 is translated.
17.
Last one is the first number I taught you in today's video, the number 10.
10.
In French, therefore the sentence I need 10 eggs is translated.
J'ai besoin de 10 œufs.
Alright, let's go back to numbers learning from 21 to 29. 21 is our first number and we say
21.
As you can see, there is no dash between those words, because we use dash to make the connection between words, but here there is the word, and, which makes the connection, therefore dashes are unnecessary. Let's go through 22.
22.
Here there is a dash to make the connection. Let's keep up with 23.
23.
You can see that it's the same as English. You just have to translate 20, you put a dash and after you translate 3, and it's the same from 22 to 29. If you have forgotten, or haven't seen my video about numbers from 0 to 9, you can check it out, it's vocabulary video number 2. Anyway, if you remember what's the translation of 4 in French, you can know the answer, before I mention it in a couple of seconds.
24.
20 plus 4 equals 24. 25 is our new buddy for now.
25.
Alright, and the next one is the easiest. How do you say 26 in French?
26.
The easiest because 6 is written the same way, in English and in French. The three last ones start with 27.
27.
The penultimate is 28.
28.
Is 28 in French. Last number in today's video is 29.
29.
Is our last new number for today's video. Alright. Now, it's time for exercises for numbers from 20 to 29. 10 new sentences for you in order to practice those new numbers. Again, if you want to, you can pause the video and write the answers on a paper, or in the comments section, whatever suit you. Anyway, let's start with the first sentence. I have 21 books.
J'ai 21 livres.
Don't forget that there is no dashed, because the word and already makes the connection between words. Anyway, do you remember the number 28?
28.
I have 28 euros.
J'ai 28 euros.
How many cherries do you want? 26? Alright, you can fill the blank with number 26.
Je veux 26 cerises.
I want 26 cherries. If you didn't know, I'm 29 years old. How do you say that in French?
J'ai 29 ans.
Are you a dog lover? If yes, you might have 25 dogs. How do you say I have 25 dogs in French?
J'ai 25 chiens.
That's the way to say it. How do you translate 23?
23. 23 est un nombre.
23 is a number. 1 less than 23 is 22. How do you say that in the sentence, I look at 22 birds?
Je regarde 22 oiseaux.
I look at 22 birds. What about the antepenultimate number in this exercise? The number 24 in French.
J'ai 24 chats.
I have 24 cats. I would love to have a cat, but not 24, it's too much for me. Before last, we have the sentence I have $27. How do you say that in French?
J'ai 27 dollars.
And the last one, number 20. The easiest, as we have seen it several times in previous sentences.
J'ai besoin de 20 œufs.
I need 20 eggs. Alright, I hope it helps you to memorize those numbers. For now, and to conclude this video, you are going to make some revisions on the numbers we have seen today. So from 10 to 29. As you can see, there are 10 numbers, and you will revise the 10 remaining later on. Also, it's different than previously, because I gave you the French numbers, and you have to find the English one. As always, and if you want to, you can pause the video in order to write the answers on a paper, or in the comment section below this video. Anyway, whatever you choose to do, we start with the number
14. 14.
is 14 in English. What about
12. 12.
is translated 12? Let's see the next one.
10.
10 is the correct answer. It's now time for you to tell me what is the English for.
16.
If you answer 16, you are absolutely right. Let's go on with
19. 19.
is translated 19. Second column starts with
11.
How do you translate this number in English?
11.
Is the French for 11. Let's continue with
18.
which is an important number in French, because it's the phone number to call firemen, so don't miss this one out if you plan to go to France. 18 is correct. What about
17.
which is the phone number for police station in France? 17 is the translation for
17. 13.
is also a number you have seen in this video. What is the English for this number? We say it 13 in English, and the last one in this page is
15. 15.
is translated 15 in English. Alright, now you can see the 10 last numbers that you are going to revise in today's video, and we start with
21.
If you have answered 21, you are right. What about
20.
You have seen it quite a lot in this video, and the answer is 20. Let's pursue with
25.
25. I think the repetition helps you in memorizing those numbers for long term, and even if you think it's easy, it helps. Therefore, what about
29.
29 is our winner. Last of the column is
22.
22 is the translation of. Now, how do you translate?
28.
If you answer 28, it's accurate. Then, we have
23.
How do you say that in English? We say 23 in English. Let's carry on with
26.
26. It's one of the easiest one, because we write 6 the same way in French and English. And we have seen 20 so many times in this video. Let's continue with
27.
27, and the last one is
24.
24. I hope this video helped you as much as possible in mastering numbers from 10 to 29. Alright. So, it's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if it's the case, you can press the like button, subscribe to receive notifications when I post new videos, And also share this video with people interested in learning French. Thank you for watching. See you soon.